All right, everybody been talking about the Grammys. I People mad that Maverick City, Chandler Moore performed with Quavo. People are upset at Jay-Z and portraying the Last Supper in his rap. People are upset about Sam Smith and his performance seeming to be very demonic and devil worship like. But one thing that a lot of people are not talking about is this acceptance speech right here. And I'm going to react to it because I feel like somebody needs to react to it and somebody needs to say something about it. Because look, there's a lot of things that we can be mad about, right? Or, I mean, let me read with it. There's a lot of things that should produce in us righteous anger, and people glorifying the demonic and mocking our faith. I think that does deserve a sort of righteous anger from within us. But why are we taking it out on people who know no better? Why are we getting mad at the world for acting like the world? This isn't the first time that they've done things like this. This is not the first time that Jay-Z has mocked Christ. It's not the first time that they've done things that have seemingly been demonic or satanic at the Grammys, and it won't be the last. But when we get an opportunity like this, I think this is something that we should be talking about, and this is something that should be celebrated. And this should be, I think we have to do a lot better at being louder about what we're for than what we're against. And this is something that highlights what we're for as believers, as Christians. And I'm excited to um, share that with you as soon as I can get it up here. Ha! Look at my boy's face. He's excited.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm shaking. Everyone in this category is absolutely amazing. Every song so does it in a flow moment at church, like a prophetic moment. And never underestimate what God can do with a seed. And it's amazing the big things he can do in small places and insignificant.
He's preaching. He's preaching. All right, Pastor Brandon. All right.
Seemingly insignificant places. And so I just want to say we finished it over text, and it's just so cool. We rallied the
Do not despise the day of small beginnings.
team together, finished this song, and it's been awesome in a season where the world is riddled with fear.
In a season where the world is riddled with fear. And that's true. Since 2020, over the last few years, fear has been at the core of a lot of the things, a lot of the frustration, a lot of the anger. Everything just seems to be very fear driven. Now listen to what he says.
We know that perfect love casts out all fear.
Perfect love casts out all fear.
And that perfect love is Jesus Christ.
Woo! And that perfect love is Jesus Christ. This is at the Grammys, fam. The Grammys. He's proclaiming the name of Jesus, telling people that perfect love casts out all fear. And that perfect love is Jesus Christ. Here's the invitation.
And so if you're dealing with that, man, turn to Jesus. We want to encourage you. Y'all team, I'm proud of you, love you. And thank y'all so much for listening to it and supporting us. Let's go.
Let's go, fam. Let's go. Why is this not something that we are celebrating? Why is this not something that we're being loud about? Why are we only talking about, oh, they did this and they did that? But what about our people, right? What about why are we not celebrating the fact that Christ was glorified, that he was exalted, that there was an invitation to those who may be struggling with fear, that they now received the truth that perfect love casts out all fear. And that perfect love is Jesus, which is perfectly in line with what we see and what we're taught in scriptures, fam. I'm saying this is why it's so much important to be louder about what we're for than what we're against. Because here is the good news about what took place at the Grammys. So if there was all this demonic stuff and all this darkness and everything that was happening in this place, the good news is that there was believers there who were able to shed the light of Jesus Christ because of the excellent art and music that they produce. And that's something that we're not talking about enough. And so we want to nitpick on this and nitpick on that, and they should have been on this stage and they should have performed this person and all these other things. We're mad at the world for acting like the world. Instead, we should be celebrating and encouraging our brothers for the platform that God has given them to be able to share the good news, to be able to share the gospel with the world. That's the win, fam. That's the win.